to get
Legends in the making, they fight. Kyle and Jacob will lead you tonight. So lay down your arms, there's no chance of victory. You punk ass bitches, they're better than the rest of me. Yeah, yeah.
Hello and welcome
and welcome.
to the last episode of this year.
It's a sad one.
It's
not
a sad,
really.
well, no, because there's
It's not very sad.
Yeah. We are better than,
The
Restiny.
Restiny. I'm Jacob,
and I'm Kyle.
and we welcome you to our special Blowout 2014 edition.
This is it. This is how we end the year, so it needs to be big.
Pretty big.
I think it needs to.
How was your week, Kyle? How was your Christmas? What'd you get for Christmas?
Oh, that's a great question. A lot of things.
Yeah, like
just
what?
so many different things. I got a ceiling fan for the studio.
Oh, really?
I
That
did.
You got that as a Christmas gift?
I did.
Oh, that's crazy. I
Mhm.
felt like you talked about that last episode.
I know we had an early Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We had one early Christmas.
Yeah, that's cool. I got a big mouth Billy Bass that I'm going to put on my wall. I got that for
Dope.
Christmas like 10 years after it came out. But no, it was a good Christmas for me.
Yeah, that's good. That's all that really
Did you
matters.
spend time with the family?
Yeah, of course I did.
I didn't get caught masturbating this year.
That
so
is
it's always a good thing.
sounds like an
For
improvement.
those of you here, there's a little spoiler for those of you who just like to listen to the last episode we put out and didn't listen to the last week's episode. Go back and check it out. It was a good episode.
It was
I mean,
a Christmas
It
episode.
wasn't just me talking about jerking off.
No, we had way too many people on, and it was a blast. It
We had
was way
Santa
too
on.
much fun. Santa, fuck.
We
had
learned the
Santa.
history of Kwanzaa.
We did
It
potentially.
was a good episode, I think. But this one is a special episode. It's a
It is.
unique episode
Mm-hmm.
because, well, Kyle and I aren't going to be the guys that are really pushing this episode along.
Nope.
We pitched it last week. Our two favorite guests, Austin and Ryan, are going to be on with us here today, and they have a little something special for this episode that we're going to be talking about a resolution. So
Yes, we do. I'm going to talk before you introduce me.
Whoa! So there's Austin.
Breaking the rules.
And there's Ryan.
I like
There's
it.
Ryan.
So anyway, so we got a few things in store. We have another Living Better Than the Restiny.
Of course.
Everyone's, they've come to love this. We have my new favorite segment. Out of all the new segments, I don't know if I mentioned that before. It's the Culture Corner.
Oh yes,
we
oh,
have
that one.
a special live edition
We
of the Culture
do.
Corner. So I'm hoping it'll be good. I don't fucking know. Honestly,
no, we
we'll
don't.
see. No pressure, Austin.
And then
It's going to be good.
So we have a live edition
mean,
of Culture Corner.
It's okay. It's fine. It's funny. You can still use it. That's what it's for.
Yeah, and then
of course,
much like every week, we fend off the Dark Lord. We've done a pretty good job in 2014. You
Yeah.
know, patting ourselves on the back for that, for fending off the apocalypse, because I was a little worried last week.
Yeah,
I was
last
a
week was
little
rough.
worried last week that maybe we weren't going to get there, but
too many options.
we
had too
managed.
many
We managed to
guests.
get there. So
Yeah.
we've got another edition of Baiting with Satan this week,
Thank
and
God.
it's
We're
going to be
get
good.
back, and we'll talk a little bit about 2015. I think just
Yeah,
towards the end.
just
We'll
a,
see.
just a brief little bit. I don't know what we do now.
I
Like,
don't
I don't know
either.
what to do with my hands. I think, do we just kick it to them and I'm not sure exactly what these guys have in store for Kyle and I, but I'm sure it will be entertaining. I'm
They
sure
were
they can
very mysterious during the pre-show.
very
meeting.
mysterious. I mean, we never have a pre-show meeting. Kyle's lying, but our pre-show drinking, which is what we
That is a thing that happens.
did. I'm still working on Shiner Bach, which is nice. Yeah, Austin is
My
rum and
my
coke. over there.
swill. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
drinking a
didn't have any
Shiner Cheer.
we didn't have any whiskey in this piece of shit studio, so I had to go with
Okay.
rum. I don't mean
Wow.
that.
That's
I don't mean
Wow.
that. You worked hard on
We'll
this.
call Gina and we'll get her up here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, she wants me to pronounce it Gina. That's right.
Oddly enough,
Gina.
it's
We'll get
true,
Gina up here to
Like,
change that out.
Retired from the WWF, Gina?
Mhm.
That would be China.
No, I didn't follow.
That would
this.
be the eighth wonder of the
Kyle,
world. China.
what is it that you're doing
Oh,
over
oh.
there, buddy?
No, I'm sorry. I guess real quick, since we are doing the whole drinking thing, I'm
The
having-
key is that we're all talking at the same time.
This is the
so
best
that
kind
makes
of
it very,
audio ever.
Not
Everyone
very
get on the
hard
mic.
for all of us.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm sorry I was drinking.
Shiner Cheer, no big deal, just seasonal and accurate, and I'm just
It's
fucking
not
into-
seasonal anymore.
Well, the fuck it is.
Christmas
Is
is
it? Is
over.
it? Is
Christmas
it
is
winter?
gone.
We're still in the holiday season.
God damn
We're still in the
it,
throes
Ryan.
of it.
Hey, I don't think
Fine.
you
All
guys
right.
did the intro.
We did do the intro.
What intro?
That poor Kyle. You're not even looking, but
Oh,
you
yeah,
did.
no,
you
really
did
bad.
pretty well without looking.
What intro are you talking about?
I'm talking about the intro to what we're going to be doing today.
That's your
I'm
job, bro.
I'm
We
trying to
talked
get you
about-
guys
your
away from
fucking
beer.
All right.
job.
I'm trying
So
to get you guys
they
away
have.
from
So
beer.
this is what they've written. I have a piece of paper in front of me that pretty much says what they're doing, and that's all I know. So apparently, we're doing some sort of newish game resolution discussion,
Which will be
And
fun, I'm
They're
sure.
going to be
Oh,
pretty much giving Kyle and I. Apparently, they think Kyle and I are incapable of rising to occasions when it comes to challenges.
Making
they're trying
decisions,
to,
yeah.
So they're trying to test us. So they're going to give us a few new game resolutions and specific challenges. Hopefully, get us a little bit out of our comfort zone. Should be
Let's
fun.
let's go ahead and let's talk about this.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you know what?
They're not
You know
going to
what?
be.
You take it away. Both of you guys take it away.
No,
Kyle
you
and
guys
I.
are good. Chime in at any time.
No,
This is y'all's thing.
obviously.
We appreciate it.
No. But this is a unique approach. We're going to let you guys have the reins, and we're going to.
I just up front. This is Ryan, me and Ryan did a lot of work. He did a lot more than I did, but
Whatever.
admittedly. But these are not resolutions, my friends. These are 2015 gaming achievements.
Ooh. Shout out to Ryan really quick, avid listener of the podcast.
I do.
Austin too. I think he's listened to maybe 10 minutes of the podcast in
Each
total. He's
episode?
kind
Oh,
of
no,
not
total.
a
I listened
not
to
a
a
team
few.
player, not a very big
He's listened
team
to
player.
every culture corner. It's
Yeah.
really hard to kind of just only hear himself, but he does it.
Oh, I love me so much.
He just fast forwards through everything else. We get to the culture corner and then he's done. He lights some scented
beer better.
candles. He
Hey,
lights some
Austin, you
scented
listen to that
candles.
podcast. Why are your pants off?
Touches himself. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
don't listen to the podcast at work.
All right, boys, take it away.
Ryan, you start us.
Done. All right, so obviously we're here to give Kyle and Jacob a little bit of help and focus in on their 2015 gaming achievements. So Austin and I have been playing a lot of games that Kyle and Jacob haven't as of late.
Fair enough.
A lot of the big titles. So we're going to hit up on a couple of those. Austin's going to talk about Halo. I'm going to hit on some of the other Xbox items. So let's just jump right into it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games, I think of all time at this point. One of the best reloads.
Are we supposed to be taking notes?
Yes.
Well, so
Yes.
we'll tell you what note to take, but
okay,
yeah,
perfect.
just
yeah,
get
maybe,
ready.
maybe that's a good point. So let's preface
I have a
this with
scroll and a nice
the way
pen
this is
with
going to
a
work.
ink that I dipped.
It's a
It's
giant
feather,
feather, yeah.
really, yes.
So
weird.
Jacob, you are going to be picking 5 resolutions or
5, okay.
achievements for Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle, you're going to be doing the same.
Got to pick the worst
Okay.
ones possible.
Of course.
At the end of this, you guys are going to be able to eliminate one that the other chooses.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Okay.
It's going to be sort of a fantasy football draft
Yeah, so
style.
you each
Oh,
will
okay.
end up with 4 achievements, and what you're going to do after all is said and done, you're going to have your 4, and then I don't know if we have to do it this episode. I don't know if we decided, but what we can do is you'll have to do it every 3 months. You have to complete one of these
Oh,
achievements.
okay. So once a quarter.
3
Right,
months?
so
All right, I can
yeah.
do that.
once each
Easy
quarter.
breezy, beautiful
So
cover girl. That's my catchphrase.
Now
It is,
you
actually.
keep going.
Right, but on that, you have to complete at least one every quarter. You
Yes.
can complete them faster. You don't have to do
Oh,
wait.
okay.
Okay, so we'll talk about all that later. But let's jump straight into the new games. I
Yes.
bought this game on 360. Bought it when it just came out on Xbox One. GTA 5,
Okay.
I think, is one of the best games that I've played. Well, certainly in the franchise, but just overall,
Go on.
probably my top 10.
Is
Yeah.
it is better than because I have it on the 360. Of course, I haven't turned my 360 on in a year. Oh, good. We're eating Cheez-Its. That you're
What?
not the host. We're letting them control it, and we're just fucking up the audio now.
No, I'm just hanging out. I got it, bro.
PJ, please go ahead mute
Yeah.
Jacob.
Fun fact: there is no PJ.
Yeah.
Much
Fourth
like
wall,
much like
fourth
Fight
wall.
Club, he's just he's a figment of Kyle's imagination.
Was it an accident?
But yeah, we've yet to I think bring it up on the podcast so far. But the new GTA 5 that's come out now on the Xbox One, it looks better, it feels better.
First person mode is legit.
You have first person mode, which is pretty cool. And what's nice is it is coming out for the PC here in a month or 2.
Oh, okay.
So it's coming out pretty soon. I can't wait to see not necessarily how much better the graphics are going to be and all of the everything you can do, but can't wait for the mod community to grab a hold of that, just
Oh,
like they
yeah.
did Skyrim and fucking every other
Didn't
PC
the
game.
didn't the trailer for the online heist come out a couple weeks
Yes.
ago?
Yes.
That's another thing. So now
Finally.
it was
it's
kind of
actually happening.
Yes.
It's actually happening. So what's kind of shitty is they told 360 like, hey, we're going to come out with Heist right when it came out, and they didn't for an entire year. But now they've officially come out with the trailer. It's coming. I think because now it's on 360, Xbox One, and then soon to be PC. So now they're coming out with it. So but yeah, that's good, and we bring that up
because we thought of some things you could do while you're playing GTA 5.
your first,
All right, I got my pen
your
ready.
first achievement. Write this down.
Okay.
This is one of the achievements that one of you can choose.
You have to buy all the properties in the game.
Single player mode.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. How many properties are there in the game?
72.
No, there's
Oh.
there's probably 30ish. I would
Fuck,
maybe
are you
that might be
serious?
on the high end.
Is there?
Yeah.
I thought there was only. You want to do like Is there that many now?
Yeah, but
Let's do the top 6.
The most
most
expensive
expensive
No,
six.
no, 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 no.
All of them?
of them. All
Okay,
of them.
we're doing
So
all
got
of
a
them.
there's
fucking year.
I mean, we got 3 months to
Yeah.
do this. Like, I
Right.
can knock that out.
So here's the thing. It sounds like volume wise, it's not difficult. Money wise, it's difficult.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna have to strategize on how to do this. Now, there's a little nugget in the game that you can
Shut
earn-
up!
you
Shut
can-
up! Shut up!
you
Shut up!
Spoiler
Shut up! Shut
alert.
up! Shut up!
can make it easier. That's all I'm saying.
That's
all
for
I'm
them
saying.
to figure out. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys figured that out.
That is your first gamer achievement. Now,
Okay.
one of you,
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't mean one of you are going to get it, but that's one on the list that you can choose
Okay,
from during the
alright,
draft.
yeah.
Okay. 2, do you want me to start this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with. Oh, God, I love this game.
Wait. We had more
What?
GTA though.
Oh, what else we have?
The bridges.
Oh, is that on top of the?
Oh my no. So
we're doing all the GTA one possibility
yeah.
ones?
So let's hammer out the other 2 GTA ones we talked
All
about.
right, do it. You do
GTA
it. You do
5.
it.
So we had one of the achievements that's in game. You have to fly under 50 bridges, and it doesn't sound that difficult until you see the whole layout of everything. There are like 50 bridges across the map.
50 different ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Like
can't
there's
just like
only.
fly
I
back
think
and
there's
forth.
only 50.
You crash, you die, you
Oh.
go to a hospital. You got to get another plane or helicopter, and
It's called your
do it.
$5,000 taxi ride
Yeah.
because when you die, it costs you $5,000.
Oh,
But if
okay.
you're like way out in the wilderness, just kill yourself, then you'll warp. But it costs you
Immediately in the
$5,000.
city,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So you got to do that. The last one we were talking about is do all of the stunt jumps.
Okay.
So they have to do all 3 of those.
All 3 of stunt? No. All
No.
completely
They have to do
separate.
all
completely
the
separate.
properties?
Oh, these are 3 different ones.
Yes, 3 different ones. They're all difficult.
Okay.
So
in
these
their
are
own
all
right.
options that we can choose in our draft.
Correct.
For resolutions.
Let's go. You don't want to go with that, Austin?
No,
You
one
wanna do-
game apiece. One game. There's not 3 achievements for one game. That's what I think, Ryan.
I'm saying you have.
Glad they
achievement
figured
one
this
for
out
GTA,
before the
achievement
episode.
2.
I think that this is the one hang up. Apparently, I thought we were good to go. I like do all.
Well,
of
how
them.
many games do you guys have? Because
We've got.
we're kind of getting
like,
the
we've got
illusion
10.
of choice, but not really.
No.
If,
All right,
if we're doing
let's-
one
Hold on,
let's-
game.
hold on.
Let's give
You-
them a choice
you-
of those 3 on GTA. Let's move on to Black Flag.
Okay.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is the final thing. You have to buy all of the properties, and either all of the stunt jumps or fly under all of the bridges.
Done.
Okay. So
Done.
all the properties and then
So that's one.
Yes.
So that is one.
Either or.
Sorry.
So,
So that
all
is
the
one-
properties
that is
is,
one
is for
achievement.
sure, and then it's one of the next
yes,
2 to choose.
Correct.
We debated that. I thought we were set on
So
doing all of them.
if I were to pick that for him, would I choose one of the second 2s, or would he get the
He
choose?
can choose. He can choose.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the only hang
Oh.
up. Sorry, Ryan.
No, sorry.
Okay, so next one is Assassin's Creed. I think storyline wise, if you haven't played them, I really cannot describe the mindfuck that has happened during several of the games. I really can't. You have to play them.
I remember the original one. Our good friend Alex had gotten it. I didn't have a 360 at the time, but he'd gotten it, and I was watching him play it, and it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
But
It's-
I've
was
never
very original,
I've
yeah.
never really. I played a brief amount of the second one, but I've never really delved into the series, and I'm
Yeah.
sure that's kind of a travesty on my part.
probably.
I would love to try and describe the certain twist that I'm talking about that I love to talk about in Assassin's Creed. I think in the
Yeah.
3rd or 4th game, it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like Inception good. But what I'm saying, they are good games. A lot of people are going to complain, especially with the new one that's
Unity.
come out.
Oh
is
my
that
gosh.
it's some people think you're just dragging the series on long enough.
Yeah, I
But
heard
what
there were
I
some
will
launch
say,
issues with that game.
absolutely,
Yeah, there were terrible launch issues. I got some good glitches on my
hilarious
on my
ones.
Xbox. Yeah, I need to upload those to the website.
yeah, we should.
They're pretty funny.
I
But
got fun.
the outlier of those games is Black Flag. Black Flag was where you are a pirate in the 1800s in the Caribbean, and it's awesome.
I love it already.
It is a game that you guys need to play. Like it's cheap now. You can buy it for the Xbox One or your PC.
Dude, I got like a week left of the Steam Winter Sale. It's on.
So good.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's
What's
totally
cool
worth
about the
it.
game is they didn't. What I would say the only bad thing I think, and really the only thing, is that
Yeah.
they didn't change much in the mechanics of the melee or the sword fighting, which is still already good.
Yeah.
But there's never been a game that I played where you had the ship-to-ship battles, kind of like in Pirates of the Caribbean, where you have like you're
Oh, okay.
where like you
Yeah,
cross
like
the T,
broadside
and like
battles.
you're broadsiding, and you've got all types of weaponry.
Mortars.
I watched
Awesome.
Kriegler play that.
And then
Yes.
and then once you get them hurt enough, you can like swing over, and then you have to battle them to capture it.
okay.
And you've got so much more to do. Like, so you're on the open seas. So you're not like, oh, you warp to this island. Like, no, you're going from Port Havana over to, the Yucatan, over to
Well, now I don't wanna-
Florida. Like,
So it's Caribbean
awesome.
based.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
Yes,
here's the
that's what I'm
crazy
saying,
thing.
but
So
it-
you're a
Interesting.
but
Pirates.
what I'm saying, you don't just warp. You're not there. You have to actually travel that way.
Right.
You've got like your ship will sing like your pirates shanties and stuff, which is
Okay.
actually awesome. That is a really
Yes,
cool part of the
yes.
game. They're awesome. Like, I started singing them with it.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool. Like, what else? I know you loved it too.
So I just like the expansiveness of the game. So like all the Assassin's Creeds are usually based in like a city, and it's like Rome or this last one. It was
France, Paris.
Yeah. So
Petty?
you always just have like one city or one like part of a city. This one you had all these other cities inside this giant world that were just as big as some of these other maps that
They
they
weren't
have
small,
in the
yeah.
other Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay.
I cannot like the game is just massive. You can like go basically diving. You can go hunt.
Oh, like Oregon Trail.
It's nothing like
Ooh.
that.
You have died from scurvy.
Did you guys put Oregon Trail on the list?
Is it
'Cause I
on the
would.
list?
I
Oh.
You know
volunteer
what?
for
I
achievements
think
for Oregon Trail.
missed opportunity there.
Fuck.
But that
Shout out to Oregon Trail 2.
What?
That was my shit.
I don't think I played two.
Oregon Trail was that's probably the one you did play.
Oh, okay.
The original Oregon Trail was like on the Apple One or something. It was pretty crappy. Oregon Trail 2 is the one where they took the photos of actual people and they used them in game and stuff.
Oh, I don't.
wasn't as good as the first.
You're drunk.
But no, otherwise, if you have not played any of the Assassin's Creeds, what's nice is you can legitimately pick up Black Flag and play it.
Yep.
It isn't part of the,
Okay.
it isn't necessarily part of the storyline, like of the whole series. So it's awesome by itself, and it's my favorite one. I think
Okay.
I think most people's favorite. But
Yeah.
what's the achievement?
Yeah, what
So-
are we gonna do in it?
All right, I
We-
got the pin ready.
We have. Are we going to do these conjoined too, or do you want to do these separately?
I have or
Okay. I'm just making sure
Or
that we understand
this
the
one.
and or.
You go.
All right.
You go.
So, achievement number 1 for Black Flag: kill a white whale. Yes.
You don't know how hard it is right now, but it's pretty difficult to do.
Okay.
Moby Dick is in this game.
All right, go on.
Take the second
Or
one.
okay, or you can do that. This is an or. You can find and you have to find all of the shanties. They're like little like scrolls that you have to like chase down in the cities. There's probably what
Probably 20
30?
of them. Yeah, there's a
20
bunch
or
of
30,
them.
and you have to recite it on a podcast.
And by recite we mean sing, because they sing
You have to sing it.
like drunken
Well, you'd have to sing
sailors.
all of them?
No,
No, just one.
Just
Oh,
sing
you
one,
just
but you have
gotta-
to
Lord,
find
there's an
all of them.
episode.
I was like, that's a whole fucking. That's like
No,
3
no, no.
episodes if we're just singing
You-
30.
So look, kill a white whale,
Dope.
or find all of the shanties and recite it on a podcast.
So
just
either
one of
of
them.
them.
All right, is that all for Black Flag?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you going to do the next one?
Yeah, let's go off the
You got it,
off
go
the
ahead.
rails here. No
This one
explanation
should be
needed.
quick. Yeah.
Complete any Angry Birds game of your choosing. 3 stars on every single level.
Okay.
I
Question.
think I've already
I've done that.
done that, but we can do it again.
Fine. No, yeah, you have to
Okay.
prove that you've
Okay.
done it again.
Have you
Start
done it-
from fresh?
Have you done it like all the ones like Angry Birds Rio, Angry Birds Star
no,
Wars?
Star
that's
Wars.
what we would have to pick one if we go that
Star
route.
Wars,
Well,
space.
I didn't.
How about we
complete
just
all
do
Star Wars.
whatever the newest expansion is? Because they
Okay.
come out with new ones. You know, they
No,
have like holiday
pick-
ones.
I would say just pick one and prove that you completely don't cheat on any of these. We're men of our word.
A
Just
screening
pick
on the
one.
Recipe by either of us, I think,
Yeah.
would be sufficient enough. A
Yeah.
screenshot posted to Twitter.
Pick-
Okay.
Pick
Done.
one and get 3 stars on the whole game, whichever one you want.
I love that game.
Okay, it's
don't,
fun. Right?
Don't tell anyone.
Well, everyone knows. Yeah, that was a pretty easy one.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay, so we have a couple of options here. So that's 3 now. Now they're going to get easier, but I feel like we started bad where we kind of got confused. But those
Yeah.
are the first 3. Next we have Super Smash Brothers.
Oh God,
Okay.
not this
Who-
game.
Which
Wait,
picked
which
this one?
Are we talking Melee, Brawl, the original? Which one?
The new one.
The new
Oh.
one.
For the
new,
Wii U,
new
which
one.
What if-
I've tried
what
to
if-
get y'all to
What if
play.
we don't have Wii U's?
Wait, let me
We'll steal
interject.
Austin's.
Every one of these games,
I won't pick
system,
it for you if you
wanna
don't
do
pick it
go
for
ahead.
me.
No, I got some Nintendo news. The designer for the Wii U came out to the AP over the last couple days and said Nintendo is working on a new console.
I
AP.
read that while you whenever you told me that. I didn't see it today. I was pretty
Yeah.
swamped at work. But yeah, now that I started thinking about it, I read a few more things. And normally they say that they're developing one 3 or 5 years in the future. So it's kind of on par
Well-
when another one's going to come out anyway.
Yeah, but when
But
you
yeah.
have, when you have a shit console
In
like
the
Wii U,
future.
you've
Oh,
always got to be
he's
working.
saying that. Look at that.
look at the fire.
haven't
in his
More
even
to
eye.
come.
played
Look
it.
at him. Look
more,
at him.
more to come after our Living Better with Destiny segment.
All right, so let's
we'll talk more.
what
shit
else you
about
got
the
for
Wii U.
Smash?
But okay, so here's the challenge that you have to do should one of you choose it for each other. This is a Super Smash Brothers Wii U shot challenge. Okay.
Ugh.
I will give myself a 50% handicap. Okay? We will play 10 matches. For every match that one of us loses, whether it's me or you, the loser has to take a shot.
Fuck you.
We do that 10 times in a row. I'm giving you a 50% handicap. I did legitimately lose to these guys whenever I had a 50% handicap.
All right. We'll work.
No, you came close though, but you didn't lose.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. Maybe.
It's just that Jigglypuff super.
You know what? If you take on a partner, I will allow you to take a partner against me. You forfeit. You forfeit my handicap.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
that's
no,
but
just
that's
go
your
there.
option.
Okay, so we got it. Super Smash
That's gonna
Brothers.
be.
So the Wii U Shot Challenge,
Sounds like the
10
fucking
games,
That's the
standard
Super
bet.
Smash.
50% handicap for you. The loser takes a shot for each
I will
loss.
also let you borrow the game and my system to practice as much as you want.
Okay.
That's
that,
fair.
That
That's
makes
fair.
sense. Yeah,
That's fair.
'cause
All right.
I'm giving you all the advantage.
All right, it's on the list.
super
I just
good.
want to fucking play with somebody, guys.
It's on the list.
Come on, it's fun.
All right.
I have
He's
4
taking
controllers.
He's taking
All right,
advantage of
you-
this.
all right, this is all you this
All right,
time.
next game.
I only played it a little bit.
I love this game. For anybody out there who plays Assassin's
It-
Creed who has not played this game, pick it the fuck up.
It won Game of the Year by GameSpot.
It's amazing. Shadow of Mordor is an incredible game. Completely just under the radar with some of these other big titles that have been out there. But it has the same game mechanics as Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
Not really the storyline of Lord of the Rings.
You're just like a ranger that's like infused with wraith powers, right? Something like that.
Exactly that.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
What do you know about this, Jacob?
I actually
The game
just
is based
played-
on me, actually.
Oh, Lord.
Loosely.
You kind of look like the guy, but I just
Damn.
played a little bit of it. He played way more, so I'm giving this to him. But
that good?
I know the one thing that it is really, really good, and I think I told you to play it, and then
Yeah,
I only played
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit. But I know the one thing that is said that a lot of people don't like, but not really because it's so good, is that it does shit on the lore. It is not
Oh, okay.
it's not
It's a
concurrent.
non-canon game.
It's
Yes.
a non-canon game, but they still say who cares? This game's a lot of fun. But
Real
you
quick,
go.
a brief interjection.
Uh-oh.
For those of you at home, this that I don't know. Never mind.
What? What do you have?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, did
Sorry,
Jacob win?
continue.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Please continue.
What an interjection.
Friendly
okay,
shit talk.
so Shadows of Mordor. Best mechanics of any any game on Xbox One. One thing that I really like about this game is the Nemesis engine. So you have like basically this chessboard of captains and like generals in the orc army that you have to go and fight against. You can encounter these guys like randomly on the battlefield. So you kind of never know what's going to happen. If you kill somebody, you basically eliminate them from the game board. And then other guys can get promoted into their place, and some other things can happen. But if you lose, they level up, and they become harder the next time you encounter them. So that's a really interesting thing in this game that I haven't seen anywhere else. So,
All right, so
your
Shadows of
challenge-
Mordor.
Your
What's our
challenge.
challenge?
Your challenge. Beat just the main storyline in less time than all of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies combined. Okay? So
How long is the fucking story?
Well-
that seems easy because we've got like 18 hours to fucking. Are you talking like these super long extended cuts or just theatrical
It's
cuts?
19 hours and 30 minutes, right? I think is just the
Yes.
basic cuts.
19 hours and 30 minutes. So most games should be playable about 20
Okay,
hours, right?
it's pretty easy.
I did some research on this. Somebody claimed to have done it in 16.
Fuck, but that's fast.
you can get
16 was fast.
You can get distracted really easily in this game. So,
So less than 20 hours?
yeah, we'll say 20. We'll make it an even 20.
No. I like the less than the Hobbit. We
Okay.
just need to.
No,
We
it-
just
it-
need to
I
figure
thought
out
it
the
was,
time.
Well, they said it was 19.
No, it's 19
19,
hours and
30.
30 minutes.
Is that that's the total
Lord-
for the
Lord,
Hobbits and Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings
All
The
comes out to-
theatrical releases.
19,
Lord
30.
of the
Just
Rings
the
comes out
normal-
to 11 hours 23 minutes
Okay.
for all the titles, including the new one for the Hobbit that's coming out or is out. 8 hours 7 minutes. So total
Okay.
19 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I like 19:30. I don't
That
like
works.
20.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
you.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
like the actual time. Okay.
All right, there's your challenge there.
All right, next
Okay.
one. We'll kind of speed this up a little bit. I think we're doing.
Yeah,
pretty
let's
All right,
bump it up a
so-
notch.
Well, do we want to
Next
keep
one.
going, or do we want to take a break and?
Well,
for
no,
a
this
No,
second?
is-
we got one more new
this is
title.
the last one we
Let's
need
keep
to
going.
touch on new title challenges. Should you? Because we have a lot more. Okay,
Oh, that's right. We got some back in the days after the
Oh,
Life
yeah.
Acts.
Oh,
I'm
baby.
excited.
What?
Okay.
All right.
What?
here we go. This one is pretty simplistic, but it's gonna suck to whoever has to do it if they choose to. But it's a good one. You have to complete the Halo Master Chief Collection, all 4 storylines on Legendary.
Jesus
It's not anything that's impossible, but it's going
When
to be a little bit
I,
time consuming.
Yeah, if I win the rock paper scissors, that's the first one I'm giving to Kyle. Fuck that.
Unless
Son of
you
a
see
bitch.
what else we're coming out with.
That's probably the first one I'm
Just
giving.
saying.
Oh, that'll be the longest.
So that's not an impossible one, but yeah, it is going to be one where you kind of have to ease your way through it. Because I've done it for all 4 titles. It's fun.
Well,
Okay.
there you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Pat yourself on the back.
Thank you.
Jacob's pissed about that one.
Kinda
Is that, so
ridiculous.
is that
He
all
is
for
mad.
the? That's all
Yeah.
for the new ones.
That's
Yeah.
that's all for the new ones.
All right, I like. You know what, guys? I really fucking dig this idea. Thank
Yeah,
you for
this
coming
is
up with
gonna
this.
be a
This is
blast.
legit, and I think we're gonna get back into it with some back in the day ones. But first, as per usual, we gotta lay a little bit of fucking knowledge on your
That's right.
brains, and we're gonna do that via our favorite correspondent, Paul P.J. Hudson,
Who's live from his bedroom.
who's live from his bedroom. Paul B.J. Hudson in his segment, Living Better Than the Wrestling. Kyle, you can cue the clip.
And now it is time for Paul B.J. Hudson's life hacks. Learn from him. Be better than everyone else.
Hello and welcome to Living Better Than the Rest of Me. New Year's resolution to lose weight? Drinking 2 cups of water before a meal can make you lose an average of 4.5 more pounds, or roughly 2 kilos, within 12 weeks. Back to you, Kyle and Jacob.
That was actually very
I was gonna
informative.
say,
That was
yeah,
accurate.
Not every time are Paul's like legitimate advice.
That was weird. Because I was like, he's going to say it in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Drinking 19 cups of horse sperm will actually be. If you're bulking,
No,
then drinking.
That's accurate, actually.
So water. Yeah. Then I'll pee.
Well,
I'll
no
pee.
shit.
I'll
You
pee
drink water
non-fucking
fills you
stop.
up. Like that's one of the things. Like if you make a
So do
conscious,
hamburgers, Jacob.
if you
So
make
do
a conscious
hamburgers.
effort to drink water,
Takes your
it will
body
help.
20 minutes to feel full. So if you do drink 2 cups of water, even a full cup of water, you're going to feel a lot full, so you don't eat quite as much food, so you eat less calories.
I
Right?
don't think you and I
Can-
eat the same.
Can we
Dude,
jump
I
back
eat-
to the
don't-
horse?
I eat shit all the time.
Can we jump back to the horse sperm for a second?
Oh, we're gonna steer clear.
Just
we
quick,
try
quick,
to ignore
quick
most
little
of what
note.
Jacob
Quick little
says.
note.
That's an achievement.
Back in the day when I was in high school, I think it was in high school when
You
Red,
drank 18 gallons
No.
of horse sperm.
when Red Bull came out, I thought that Red Bull was bull sperm, and that's what made
Why?
it an energy
What,
drink.
what would make you think that?
You were in high school.
I was playing.
Listen,
I was-
this is the guy who didn't believe in or believed in Santa until he was 18.
If you
So,
listen to last
Yes.
if
week,
you listen to last week's fucking
Yes.
episode, this
which
schmuck,
basically makes me like what 38.
you're a pretty gullible fuck. I'm gonna say that. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you for that little enlightening
it's
there,
not
Paul. We appreciate
horse
it.
Sperm.
No, that was a good segment. So that was a good segue too into now we're still on the New Year's game achievements things.
The
I'm
challenge.
I'm liking what I see so far, but apparently we got to get into the classics now.
Which the
'cause,
classics. I'm
you
all
know,
about the classics.
But to be fair, it kind of fits in. We've talked about it before, and this is our last episode of 2014 into 2015. A big part of our gaming, series that we're going to be bringing to you is our back in the day replays, where we have our various guys that you've met on the podcast. They're going to be playing. We'll even do some that are together. Like we won't be able to do them all together, but we're going to do a lot of game blowouts, playing
it's
some of
gonna
these
be a blast.
games, some of the games that we remember fondly from our childhood, some of the games maybe that we never got a chance to play that
Yeah.
we maybe want to get a second time around. Or maybe even some systems that we
Mhm.
can kind of pool our resources and
Yeah.
figure that out. So that's going to be a fun little treat that we do. And these guys, of course, are integrating their challenge to Kyle and I into that. So
Oh,
we'll
you
let you
better
guys.
believe it.
Yeah,
Take
and,
it away
and,
again.
and one of these days, I know we've talked about it. I bought that capture card for the Wii U. I want us to all play like it doesn't have to be
Oh, we're
Smash.
doing
It's-
it.
yeah,
We're
that's
gonna
gonna
have
no,
to.
it's
we
gonna
can
be
do
our
Smash
kickoff.
together
It'll
and
be our
stream
kickoff.
it, or
No,
we
no.
can do like Mario Kart Wii U.
It's gonna
We've
happen.
already pitched it
Fun.
before. Our big.
I like
you,
the Mario Kart.
you would know
idea.
this if
That-
you-
that might.
Dude,
might
everyone can play that. I mean, I have a lot of stuff. But
listen, you would know this if you listen to the podcast.
Yeah, that hurts.
If you were a
That's
faithful,
a-
if you're a faithful listener like Ryan, you
That's
would know
a deep
that
cut.
we actually do have plans for a giant kickoff streaming party that we're
Fine.
going to do with the capture card. So hopefully that'll be
With your capture card.
Hopefully-
yeah, I bought it.
in your
full disclosure
bedroom.
though. Full disclosure though. So Kyle, maybe not next episode, but the episode after, we might have to take a break from Kyle. Kyle might
might.
be on vacation, so I
Something
might.
like that.
So it's going to be the Jacob Rocket experience. I'm going to solo, and I'm going to do every segment. No, I might bring one of these two assholes.
I might try to
here or
call
something
in
like
from
that.
Mexico. just
Yeah,
to
we'll
say
try that
hi.
too,
We'll
but-
see.
Double
So
my
some-
rate.
I live 10 minutes away.
Yeah, so sometime whenever Kyle gets back, we'll plan that big kickoff and we'll let you
Absolutely.
guys know well in advance. But anyway,
Sorry.
I digress.
Next game.
Let's do this.
Dude,
let's
Back
go.
in the day
Let's
replay
go.
2015 challenges.
Pick up your pins. We have more games. I think we're going a little bit slow, but here we go. So Everyone here has
That's
played.
me clicking my pen.
Wow.
Oh God,
and
that
now.
that hurts.
I thought y'all were using the feathers.
Oh, shit.
You
It's a
broke it.
mechanical feather.
Hold on, sorry. That's me dipping it in my ink.
That's
Not
a-
an empty Shiner bottle.
That's not a bear. Okay, a bear. I almost said that's a
Oh.
damn bear.
a goddamn burr over
Dadgummit. All right. So everyone here loves Minecraft. Does anybody not like
Oh my
Minecraft?
God, I was
I
playing it
love
last
Minecraft.
night.
Everyone loves Minecraft. So here is your challenge. Should you receive your achievement? It is. I love this one. This was Ryan's idea. You have to you have to build the White House.
Uh-oh.
White House. I'm still talking
So
country. You
Southern.
have to build the White House to scale.
Fuck.
The White House to scale in Minecraft. Now, it really doesn't matter if you cheat, if you
Creative
do
mode.
it creative. It doesn't
yeah.
matter because it's still a hell of it. Because we
What
thought
about importing a pre-built White House to scale?
No.
it would
that's-
still it would still be
cheesy.
So
kind of hard
here's
to do.
here's
but-
the thing. Like, I'm sure I can get the whole layout for external. Where would I find like the actual inner working blueprints of the
I
White
don't
like,
know.
Al
just,
Jazeera.
just to your best judgment
Call-
because
hey.
it's still how big it is. What,
Call Homeland Security.
Mhm.
Tell them that
Oh,
you
no.
need the exact blueprints
Just
for
to
the
clear-
inside of the White House.
Okay.
See how it goes.
So
Wait,
great
just
idea.
for the podcast.
That's
Ride
okay.
the
You know what?
wave.
That's actually really good. No, so can it just be like an external
No.
representation with like our best judgment? Like, as long as we do like hit the high points, like the Oval Office. Like,
yes,
we have an Oval
yes.
Office.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
like, we don't expect this to be the like legitimately most accurate scale model, but I'm saying it needs to
But
be.
you expect that.
1-to-1. It needs to be a 1-to-1 scale. It doesn't need to be tiny.
all
It
right,
needs to be
that's
a
fine.
1-to-1 scale. Hey, with the grounds, so the green
Yeah.
grass within the fence. It needs to be a 1-to-1
Trees.
scale. Yes, everything.
Can I do the Washington Monument instead?
No, because that would be super fucking
It's
easy.
just a pile of dirt. That would just.
So you need to do a 1-to-1 scale of the White House.
Can I
Ryan,
do
you're
it
next.
in wood?
All right.
No.
It has to be in sandstone.
Quartz is what I was thinking. You scrub.
Yeah.
Creative
What about
mode.
white wool?
I suggested white
That's
wool.
fine actually if you want to do that.
Just
Whatever
do
you want
not
to do.
light
Doing
any
it in
torches
dirt
near it.
or wood.
Just
if I get
fucking
that
build
one.
it. But we have to like sign off on it. So if you do it like tiny and you think that's the White House, no, we're not going to sign off on it.
9
We're not doing
blocks
it.
total.
And, yeah, and it
Right.
can't be like the White House in Olympus Has Fallen, where it's just burning rubble in the middle of nothing.
If you, I would accept that.
Fair enough.
Great
If it's like to scale, but it's on fire, that's awesome.
If you can put the AC-130 in the air,
What?
firing
Yes.
stuff at it.
What
Anyway,
we might
decade
consider it.
White House? Is this like pre-War of 1812 or
This-
post?
the
this
newest
White
model,
House.
motherfucker.
The newest
Fair
model.
enough.
Yeah, the
I don't think
the
it's like a-
2015.
I don't think it's a yearly model they put out. There isn't any planned obsolescence with the White House here.
I don't know. All right, next game.
Go
Yeah,
on.
Next game.
what's the next one?
All right, this is probably my favorite game of all time. Super Mario 64. This one straight up earn all 100 stars.
See that Yoshi?
Again, if you've already done it before.
Yeah,
it again.
Some
Start
of these,
from
You
yeah,
have
sure.
to do it
again.
again.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I just confirmed. Jeez.
Come on.
Well, you're gonna go turn on your N64 and be like, done.
It's
I'm
gonna be
done.
maybe.
You are clearly not getting
So
the spirit
a-
of these
You are the
achievements, Kyle.
guest here, right?
So
now.
a like
I
a-
run this shit today.
a good shot whenever you complete it, if you could like tweet it.
yeah, of course.
With like you and Yoshi, because then you know you have all 100 stars.
Yeah, everything physical evidence on.
Yeah,
the,
that's cool.
on the Twitter account.
It's honor system.
Okay,
well.
this is number 9, I believe.
This is probably this
So-
one's terrible.
Yeah,
this
this is
one's
number 9.
terrible.
So, I hate always to say this, but I would say this is probably my favorite game of all time. But it's going to be in the top, top 3. So, I'm going to be fair though. You
What?
have to complete a Final Fantasy
What game is it? Complete a Final Fantasy?
It has to be 1 through 10.
Ooh.
If I could give you a suggestion, I would say 6, 7, 8, or 10. Those are ones I prefer. 7 my favorite. 10, well, probably 10 is my favorite. Then 7. But you can complete whichever one you want because I will not.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
if you say, if you're in the gamer community and you say I love Final Fantasy 7 the most, you're gonna have half the people agree with you and the other half are gonna hate you because they're gonna say 8's better, 9's better, 6 is better, 5's better. There's a lot of people who, because 7 was so influential, they're gonna almost be against it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Because it is
yeah.
so big,
Yeah.
they want to be like the hips. But I agree that 9's good, 8's good, 10's good, 6, 5, all of them are really good. So I would say just beat one of them.
That one is that's interesting to me. I've never played one. Never
And
touched one.
7 is
I
my
haven't
favorite.
either.
There is a reason why it changed gaming industry. Like 7 was a big deal. It was the first one for PS1, and then 10 was the first one for PS2, and it was
Excuse
a
me.
big deal. I'm
Okay,
telling you,
okay.
like I bitch
Fair
at
enough.
you, Jacob, all the time about these games. Like I feel you need to play. That's one of them.
Okay.
Spend
But
less
you don't-
time
you
in
don't have to-
Farm Simulator.
I will be sure that is the if I win the rock paper scissors, that'll be the first one I give to Kyle.
You don't have to play 7.
Speaking of
whichever
simulators,
one you
Goat
want.
Simulator is in
Oh.
development for Xbox One. In
Yes.
case anybody wants
I
that.
tweeted that at you, Jacob. Never got a response.
How does that work? What do you mean you tweeted
I
at
will
me?
tell you after the show. That is a good question.
You just grab his phone and show him how to do
I
that.
will just
What do you
show
mean you can tweet things at me?
Oh boy.
All right, boys. Next one.
I thought I'm the one that does the tweets.
Next one, we're gonna do either Mario Kart 64 or the new one on the Wii U. On 100 cc's, you have to finish first place in a race against other people, and you have to be blindfolded with a navigator telling you what to do.
So like a rally race. I love this one. That's gonna be so much
I will
fun.
give this one to you if you don't give it to me.
I feel like we should do this one together.
And I feel like we could.
Oh,
my gosh!
The loser or the one that doesn't get it's the navigator. That'll
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah,
see.
that'd
no,
be cool.
Actually,
That's
better.
an idea.
You could just take turns doing it, and whoever.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say-
shut your goddamn mouth, Ryan. Colin over here. Colin and I are over here figuring it out.
But yeah, one.
What was it again? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
It's you have to.
I
be,
was listening. I'm
you
just
have,
being an asshole.
You have to get first place on either the 64 or the Wii U version of Mario Kart. You have to get first place on 100 cc's. You don't have to do it online. You
against
can-
the computer.
Yes,
Oh,
but,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
but you're still doing it
So I'm
blindfolded.
never gonna beat a
You have to do
person.
it blindfolded,
Okay,
and you have to have someone there as like your navigator, tell you turn left, right, whatever.
we can do that shit. I'm ready for that.
So you
one.
do it
That's
as long as you
never
can, so
gonna
you get
happen.
first place.
That is
Fucking
that
do
is
it.
never going to happen ever in the history of the world.
We
But
will
we'll see.
Stream it.
Okay.
That one actually excites me.
All right, number 10. This is simple. Beat Dark Souls. That's it.
One or two or both.
Shut
It-
up.
it-
Wait,
it-
there's
One,
more than
just
one.
Yeah, there's 2 now.
Oh my
It
God.
doesn't matter. You choose.
Okay.
They're both.
Beat one of the Dark Souls. Wait, does Demon Souls count too? That was
No.
like the pre. Okay.
No.
Kyle, you know how you know what this means, right? You look confused.
I don't know what that game is.
It's
Just somebody
it's-
explain it to
it's
him.
considered one of the most difficult games. Like it's the game that like you would throw your controller.
You die a
I
lot.
almost did it.
It's like a
You heard me
masochist.
Yes,
playing it.
yes.
You heard me playing it. I'm a good gamer, and I was playing through it. It's one of those games that you celebrate how much better you get because the game doesn't get easier, you get better, and that is how the game is. It'll be the most frustrating game you have ever played. If you just beat it,
Our
then
friends are dicks.
It is terrifying. It is
Pretty much.
terrifying.
it is a
I've watched
hard
him.
game.
Yeah, I've watched him play a little bit, and it is just looks terrible.
Like you once you
I mean,
play
in a
Thanks
it,
for
good way.
putting it on
In
the
a good way.
list.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
like once you play it, you will understand. But it is the most. I beat it the other day. It is the most
What?
glorious achievement I've ever done in gaming. Because what you're just like exhausted when you get done. You know, you're like, it's over. It's finally over. Like,
You and I have different definitions of glorious as well.
All right. Speaking of
Anyway.
glorious, this one we need your input on because Austin and I couldn't come to an agreement before the show on what this was going to be. Okay, so my suggestion is on GoldenEye you earn all of the cheat codes. 64 GoldenEye 64 earn all the cheat codes.
Okay.
Austin thinks that that's too difficult. That we should just do
that's tough.
Invincible. So
Or here's what I would vote then. To be fair,
We
You
have 3 fucking months. All the cheat codes.
that's what I'm saying.
It's tough.
Or I would say get Invincible and unlock both of the secret levels. That's pretty hard to do too.
Eh.
But what do you vote, Ryan? It's up to you.
My vote is to do all cheat codes. I did it when I was a kid.
We got 3 months for each.
I think they got plenty of time.
We're only doing 4 of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
Listen,
do it. That's
get-
what they want.
don't fucking doubt us. Give us the hard
Do it.
ones.
All right.
Okay,
think
so.
all
All
cheat codes
And
in
the
both
secret.
the levels.
And the secret levels, which are probably the best part of that game.
Yeah, because you get Egyptian and
and the
the rocket one. What is it
yeah,
called?
The rocket one.
Moonraker. It's
Yeah,
the one
you
from
get the
Moonraker, but
Moonraker.
what is the
Bob's
the movie
level.
was Moonraker.
Bob, the lead designer.
No, not Temple. Anyway, beat it. I
Yeah.
can't remember right
Whatever
now. I
it
feel like
is.
an idiot. Yeah. Okay, so that's one. Next one. Beat a final tier song on Expert on Guitar Hero. And
Any of the Guitar Heroes? 1, 2, or 3?
anyone.
Okay.
You have to be a final tier song on Expert. So they always have it from easiest is the top and hardest is at the bottom.
Kyle,
You
please
have to
give me
be-
this one because I actually
I'm good at this
I
one
got
too.
a
We should play
PS2
it
with the
then.
Guitar Hero thing now. so I can-
And again, all of
Okay,
these we have
okay.
the system if you need it and the game, but
I'll have to consider that.
beat a final tier song. So I think there's 4 or 5 songs at the very end. You can beat any one of them on Expert that you want.
Okay.
All right. Next one. this is one of Austin my favorite games of all time. Knights of the Old Republic.
KOTOR hype.
Yes. The achievement is to kiss Bastila. Have fun.
Have you both played like that?
Negative.
It's been so long.
Kyle.
It's been so long. I played Knights.
dude.
I played the
Okay.
first one. I didn't play the second one.
So good. It's probably my favorite, like, even better than the movies.
What?
Yes. Yes.
It's
You're like a
a
huge
fantastic.
Star Wars
Look at
fan.
me.
Oh,
Yes.
please, very
The
serious.
storyline is great. Please don't spoil anything for him.
Well, can we?
You should give that to Kyle just so he can play
No,
it.
can,
I
can,
might.
can
You
we
don't
can
have
we
to.
tell him at least like the concept of the game is that you make decisions like throughout the game that affect what kind of person you are. So
Oh.
Every decision you make, you go light or dark
I
side,
think
and
I think I might have played that
it
for a
is
moment.
amazing.
so good. I'm
Okay,
telling you.
Okay.
It's but that is a specific achievement where you have to do certain things in just the right order to kiss Bastila. But
Okay.
if you get that one, it's a great one. Next is we have Wii Bowling. You have to play a game of Wii Bowling. You have to roll with your non-dominant hand, and you have to bowl a 275 or higher. Pretty simple. Next one.
Well, you've got the last one.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yes.
That's bullshit. Let's just make it a 300.
No.
Fine.
No, 275.
Why are you a dick?
275 or higher, I've decided. Okay.
I've spoken.
Jacob swings for the fences. That was my suggestion on
I
all of
know.
these. Like, make it as
I
hard
know.
as possible. Austin's like, no, make it reasonable.
We got four
Okay.
of them. We're
Thank you,
doing it
Austin.
For
I
3
look
months.
forward to
You're
having you on
welcome.
another episode.
You're welcome.
275. It's Austin's.
All right.
I can't
275 or
leave it-
higher. That's fine.
You know what? Then bowl a fucking 300 and just show off your E-peen, okay? All right. This one is near. This one is near and dear to my heart, and I just can't believe.
Wait, is
that
this
I
the last one?
Yeah. Well,
Further back in the day, yes.
Sorta.
This is the last one for you guys.
I can't even believe that I have to give this to you guys because I don't think you've done it. You need to beat Zelda on 64.
That will be my first pick for Kyle if I win.
No, Mike.
Just
Now,
to say,
look.
fuck you, Austin.
You can beat it. You can beat Ocarina of Time, which is considered the greatest game of all time by many
By you.
credible. No, by many credible.
Credible. What is credible in game
Then
journalism?
what's the best game you've ever
Somebody
played?
who's not credible in any other way possible.
Beat Zelda on 64,
Crickets?
I think you should have to be both of them.
Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask,
There it is.
and
And
which are both for the N64,
because
and I have them both.
All right,
for
Kyle, you better win that rock,
I'll-
paper, scissors. Or I'm giving that to you just to piss off Austin.
I love that game.
Good.
That
Good.
wins for me then. I would love to play.
I
both of
commonly
them.
say I don't. You're an idiot if you don't play those games.
He's in a loss
It's
of
so
words.
salty. The salt. He's like 80% salt right
That's
now.
my title on WoW.
All right.
Salty man time.
So
It
is that
is.
it?
It
Is that all we
is.
got?
Yep, that's it.
That's all we got? All right. Well, I think we're going to mull these over.
You're gonna have
And
to.
while we do that, we're going to let you fine folks at home enjoy what I have dubbed. I don't know if I've said this on the podcast
What's
before.
that?
I have dubbed my new favorite segment that we do, and that is the Culture Corner with a one, Mr. Austin Brown. Oh, yes. Here he is, the founder of the Girl Scouts of America, the inventor of the shake weight, the two-time world champion in dwarf tickling, our dear friend, and quite possibly the classiest man in the entire room, Austin Girl Brown.
Thank you, Jacob. This is Austin Brown again with another edition of the Culture Corner with me.
A live edition of the Culture Corner. A live
Austin Brown.
edition.
Thanks, guys. So I just wanted to go over today, because we're coming up with New Year's resolutions.
It's true.
At the gym, we see I'm an avid gym goer.
It's a pretty big resolution a lot of people usually have.
It is.
yeah,
Go to the
that.
gym.
I'm very consistent. It's really annoying to see all the newbies in there, but normally the people who are who've been going a long time, we applaud you. At least you're coming
They're
in.
well intended.
Right.
They have
So
good intent.
and that's okay. You just tend to take up. You just do some weird ass workouts that don't really make sense. So it's always funny. We just stare at you and we kind of laugh every
How
now and
dare
then.
you? Like I'm not in the fucking room.
But it doesn't matter. As long as you're there, it's always a good time. But we wanted to go over some good tips and some bad tips for new people at the gym. You hear a lot of things nowadays. So let's just go over a couple of them. Number one good tip at the gym. Practice good form and consult a physician should you need it. Pretty easy. Let's go over a bad tip. If you fail on bench press and don't want to feel embarrassed, just pretend to have narcolepsy. Close your eyes and wait for help.
It's a good tip. It's a good tip.
That is not okay to do.
Oh wait, that's a bad tip. That's the one we're not supposed to say.
Hold
no, that's
it.
a good tip.
Okay.
That does not count as muscle confusion. Okay? Besides,
I don't even know what that means. I don't work out.
So that's a good one. Second good practice. Stagger muscle groups to maximize potential and rest times. Bad. Run behind the hot girl on the treadmill. It'll motivate you both to run faster.
So there are muscle groups. This is a thing that people have.
Kyle, I'll teach you later,
thank
okay? Number 3, last but not least.
Last but not least.
Last but not least, don't forget to work your legs. Guys, don't be that guy that only works your chest and biceps. Seriously. Bad tip. More grunting lets people know how badass you are. That is so common. It's okay if you grunt a little bit, but don't get ridiculous.
I have a friend who stopped letting me go to the gym with him because of the amount of noise I made. I wasn't
Boy.
lifting heavy weight by any means. A lot of fucking noise came from that bench press.
Yeah.
Ugh.
A lot.
It is just a few of the things that I wanted to touch base on. Really, be proud, get in there, work hard, eat well, okay? Just get in there and do your thing. But don't be ridiculous. Ask for help every now and then. But these are just a few tips, so I hope it helps. Thanks for stopping by on the Culture Corner.
That's another
Thank you.
segment that is trying to make you a healthier listener.
Thank
We've
you,
got Paul
Austin.
suggesting water.
You're welcome.
Austin telling you how to
Well,
work
it is the
out.
New Year's resolutions. I know most of our
We
fans
care.
out there, they care about their health come the
course
new
they
year,
do.
and then they'll forget about it in like 2 months.
Stay with it.
Back
Stay
on
with
the couch playing that video game, we hope.
Good news
Because-
is, if you go to the gym, you can listen to this podcast.
Oh my God.
while
That's a good idea,
You're
actually.
gymming.
Good idea.
Gymming.
Yes.
Is that a thing I don't know about? I don't work
I
out.
don't know. I don't work out either. I thought that was called gymming.
All right, so now we're gonna get back. So you guys gave us these resolutions. What the hell are we doing now?
Yeah, so this is where it gets a little interesting. So, you guys are again going to pick resolutions for each other.
Right.
Achievement.
So, achievements.
Still right.
We're going to do this sort of draft style. So, let's paper rock scissors for who gets the first choice for the other person.
All right, 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, shoot.
All right, 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2,
Papers.
3, shoot. All right.
Ooh,
I'll get
Jacob
the
had
first pick.
paper and Kyle had rock.
I changed it up. You always.
No, you
tell
didn't
me-
change it up. You did
God
paper
damn it,
first,
did
but
I?
I
Don't
thought
let him know.
I was trying to be smarter than you. So.
All right, so Kyle, get ready to write. Jacob, what is Kyle's
So,
first? New Year's
Kyle's
achievement.
first New Year's achievement will be. Drum roll, please. Not really, though. Don't do
Oh,
it. Kyle's first achievement will be in the game Mario Kart to complete a 100cc race in first place while blindfolded with a navigator.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. I look forward to doing work with you,
First
Navigator.
overall pick.
Wow.
There you
that,
go, Kyle,
That was
with
it,
that.
huh?
Of the 2015
Surprising.
achievement.
That was the first one that I wanted to give. I wanted to make sure Kyle had that one.
I'm
Like,
very
I don't
excited
think
about
it's the
that.
hardest one. I don't think it's the easiest one, but I think it's the one I will derive the most enjoyment out of watching.
It's pretty wonky.
You're going to have to be the Navigator. You're going to have to.
Yeah.
Be.
Well,
gotta
then
do-
you're not going to ever complete that.
Yeah,
You will
that's-
fail
you
this
all the time.
resolution.
You can always have us do it. All right,
Yeah.
Kyle, you're up.
All right,
What do you got?
Kyle, what do you got for me, bud?
I don't even need to think about this. This is the only reason I wouldn't pick this one for you is because I would want it for myself. Stop rolling your eyes. Jacob, you will be beating both Nintendo 64 Zelda games.
Wow, shocker there.
No, not at
So
all.
which one I was going to get? All right, I got it. Zelda
It's the obvious choice.
stuff and things. Let me write
Perfect.
that down.
Zelda
Ocarina of
stuff
Time and
and
Majora's
things.
Mask.
All right, second pick for Kyle. Let me look at my options here. Kyle, you, for your second achievement, will be playing the games
Uh-oh.
Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4, and
Oh.
completing them on legendary difficulty. You son of a bitch.
Oh, it just got
that's
real.
dirty. Ugh.
That's tough.
Write it down.
Write it down, Kyle. You better get ready, motherfucker. That's going to take the full 3 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then some.
I have a veto. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Kyle's a little salty. Hey, you know what, though? I am saying 5, and you can toss one out. So that's the
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
yeah, I might have to.
Yep.
And I might just toss out the Zelda one just to piss off Austin. some more.
I don't
was
care. It's
calling that one.
It's not. You're not gonna hurt
Oh,
my
you are
feelings.
I know,
gonna.
I'm
That
just
is a
making fun of you.
waste.
Seriously.
All right,
Well,
Kyle. What's my number 2?
Due to the dick move that was just served up to me.
Wasn't a dick move. You have a choice.
That's true. That's true. And I'm gonna give you the opportunity to veto one.
Oh God,
Say it.
please be the
Say
one I'm
it.
thinking of.
Say it.
Do it.
Kyle,
do
please.
it. Do it.
I'm not sure if it's the one they're thinking of, but I'm thinking that you're either going to get really good or really drunk one night at Super Smash Brothers.
No, that
Yes.
wasn't
Okay.
what
That's
I
not
was
what I was
thinking
thinking,
of.
but that's good. I'm so ready.
I would like to be there.
I was hyping up
for
the
that.
wrong achievement.
Shot challenge.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I might even participate in the shot challenge just because.
Come at me.
All right, number 3. So I gave Kyle a hard one, so I need to give him another hard one. So he has
No,
to
that's
pick
not how that works.
one of the hard ones.
No,
Let's
no,
see.
That's
which
not how
ones I
friendship
can
is. That's
do
not how
here.
friendship is.
Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
for your 3rd challenge, you will be earning all of the cheat codes and secret levels in GoldenEye 64.
Damn.
I'll help you,
Kyle,
buddy.
come back with it, bro.
I don't mind that.
Come back at
that
him.
one will be okay.
I know, but he's giving you hard
Yeah.
ones.
You
Get
gotta,
him.
You got to step up.
Goddamn right, I'm giving
Get him,
Kyle
dude.
hard ones.
Dark Souls.
Get him. I mean, that's a hard
Mother
one.
of
Yeah.
God.
There's some hard ones.
I'm
That's
sorry.
speed in the game.
that cost.
All right, Kyle, what's your 3rd one you're sending at my way?
You know what? I am going to actually. I'm going to take the high road. You requested that I give you one earlier, and I'm going to give it to you.
Which is that?
The Guitar Hero.
Okay.
Defeat a song on expert. You just have to beat the song, right? You don't have to do.
No.
No,
Okay.
no, that's it.
A final song, correct?
Yeah, the tough set.
A final tier song. Yes. Not a bonus. It's a final tier song.
I think that
no,
one.
no, Through the Fire and Flames on expert. No.
I mean, that's technically a bonus song, but no, just beat a final tier. If he wants to do that, fine, beat it.
All right. Well, Kyle, I appreciate you taking the high road there.
That's right.
So I will also take the high road and force you to. Let's see. Let me think. Kyle, for your 4th challenge, you will be using that left hand of yours in Wii Bowling in order to roll
Okay.
a
Oh,
275
nice.
All
or higher.
I don't mind that one. Thank you, Jacob.
All right. What's my 4th?
I'm writing mine down.
Feel free to pick a hard one for him.
I do owe him.
Satan softballs over here.
Pretty much. I'm giving him like these Randy Johnson
I
sliders.
know. You're picking all the ones I wouldn't want.
Okay, so I think you're going to have to beat Dark Souls.
There you go.
Fine.
I just.
Done, pussy.
Okay. No, wow.
And
Okay.
and
Not
on
upset
any of
at
these
all.
games, there's no cheats, no nothing.
Right.
Beat it
Should
straight
go
up.
with-
Don't
go without saying.
All right.
be a fucking man about it.
So here's the deal, Kyle. I think we should both. One of us should do the GTA. One of us should do the Black Flag. It's just a matter
Yeah,
of
that's what I
which
was thinking,
one
too.
I need to send to you. So I am going to force you to kill a white whale
Okay.
and find all of the shanties in Assassin's
I
Creed Black
love
Flag
that you have to do that one.
and
'Cause you-
recite it on a podcast.
I love that you have to do that. That was a great one.
That is a
Yes,
good
I'm-
one.
I'm a- I
Great
like that one.
game.
I'll give you the GTA one then.
Okay.
That way we both.
I'll do the GTA. So
Like
all the
that's-
properties in GTA.
Yep.
And wait, what was the thing again? I didn't even. And fly under
And
50 bridges
either-
or do all the stunt jumps. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I love that you have to play Black Flag because
Okay.
you'll find that it's
Oh,
one
I'm
of those
excited.
games. It's one of those games
So-
that you'll
so-
always want to keep. It's a
Right.
great game.
Yeah.
So we need
You
to
can always
kill one
play
of
it.
these.
Yeah, so look at your list, think about it long and hard, and figure out which one you absolutely do not want to do.
All right, Kyle. Which one are you cutting?
I do not want to do the Halo one. I really don't. I will not. I
Such
will.
a bitch.
I'm not.
All right, fine.
Good
Cut the
at
Halo
it.
one.
I'm cutting Halo.
So all right. So then, what 4 do you have then? Recite them again for our audience at home.
The Mario Kart blindfolded.
Which is what again?
I have to get first place in the 100cc race blindfolded when I have a navigator telling me what to do.
Okay.
Yep.
GoldenEye, I have to get all of the cheat codes and the 2 secret levels.
Correct?
Wii bowling, left-handed bowling of score of 275 or higher.
I think you're underestimating how difficult that one's going to be for you.
That's why I didn't want to do a full perfect because
I've-
it's still going to be hard to do 275.
I've
seriously.
played a lot of Wii bowling because I don't remember what episode
All
it
right,
was.
then do
My
it with your
mother
dick.
got a Wii bowl.
Just wrap your schlong around it and go for it.
And then Assassin's Creed, I got to kill a white whale, and then I get to recite a shanty on an episode.
I am
Yeah, and you have to
stoked
get all
about that
all
one.
the shanties.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
find all of them, and then
Fair
you,
enough.
you have to recite
I'm
one.
down.
I'm
But
actually-
you'll learn. You'll love those. They're cool.
I'm actually going to pull a little surprise here
Oh?
that I hadn't told anybody. I'm not going to cut one of my 5. In fact, I'm going to add a 6th.
Uh,
And I'm going to do them in
oh.
2 months. Because fuck
Oh.
you guys. I'm going to add Shadow of Mordor beat the main storyline in less time than The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings combined. Because
Okay.
I'm a fucking badass, and I hope that you appreciate that, you too.
All right.
Or
So let's
Hold on,
Oh, wait, so I
first-
need to go through all
first-
mine again. Hold on. Sorry.
Yes.
So I have
Yeah.
that one. Then I will complete both Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I will compete against Austin with a 50% handicap in Super Smash Brothers.
And
We will
get
play
very
10,
drunk.
10 matches. The
You know
loser
what? Hold
of each
on.
match.
Since you're taking this on, how about you both do that? I'll still keep my handicap just for fun.
and we both play him.
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Think about it.
We'll think about it.
I'll think about
So,
that.
but for now, so the Super
You
Smash
like
Brothers,
shots.
the loser of every game gets a shot. I must complete a Guitar Hero song, any 1, 2, or 3. I already know which one I'm going to do. It's probably Freebird.
Yes.
That's number 2.
Yeah. So I have to
I-
complete a
I-
final challenge song on Expert. It's probably going to be Freebird because that song's awesome, and
Yep.
I don't care if I just fuck around on it for a while. Then I have to. That was my phone vibrating against the table. Good job, Jacob, not having it on airplane mode. I must complete in its entirety one of the Dark Soul games, 1 or 2. We'll see which one I go with there. We'll see which one is cheaper on Steam. Probably the first
One's
one.
pretty cheap. Yeah, it's good though.
And then my final challenge will be Grand Theft Auto 5.
Right.
I have to purchase all of the properties I can, and I'm probably going to do the Fly Under the Bridges one because that one sounds fucking tedious.
Yeah.
so I'll
that
probably go
one
with that
would be awesome.
Do we
Yeah.
want to quickly go over which quarter of the year you want to complete each one?
I think we're gonna have to figure that
Yeah.
out.
I just
next one you guys will have decided by
yeah,
that point.
Yeah.
probably
we'll know first
probably
episode.
I'm going to hop into. I'll probably. I mean GTA. I'm going to get it for the PC, so that might be
Yeah.
early on. I'll probably do the Guitar Hero one first.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
knock that out of the park. That shouldn't take too terribly long. I'm pretty rusty, but I played Guitar Hero enough that I think
Yeah,
I
that
can
one
pick it up
shouldn't be bad.
eventually. So
All
we'll
right.
see.
So let's sweeten this pot a little bit. So
Good.
Here we go.
Is this a surprise you guys are talking about?
yeah.
Yes.
So
Should I have heard this before I decided to go up to 6?
yes, because now you've doomed yourself to
Well, whatever.
Oh.
a pretty interesting fate here. All right. So the way this is going to work, guys, you obviously have to do at least one of these per quarter throughout the year, but you have to complete them all before the end of the year. You can complete them quicker. Whoever completes all of their achievements last will dress up in full drag and stream on Twitch for 2 hours with the whole BTTR crew playing a game of our choosing.
I have great news for you. I already have a dress, so
Yeah, I think Kyle and I are both game for that either way.
Yeah, so
It's
again,
not really a detriment. I
so,
mean,
so again, if you do not complete the game within the quarter, you have to do it at the end of the quarter.
okay.
If you go ahead and complete it, that's fine. It goes on. Whoever has more points,
Yep.
these are all worth 1 point.
Okay.
Now his, because he decided to add so many, all 6 of his are still worth 4 points.
Okay.
So he still has all of those by the end of the year, 4 points. It's just great
That's
that he's
fine.
getting to play more games. So you want more points by the end of the year, right?
Yes.
What else, Ryan?
So we kind of came up with maybe some bonus things that we could throw out there that you guys could elect to do.
Bonus.
Things that maybe
I need another piece of paper.
No,
Fuck.
no, we'll post these up.
yeah,
You
we'll,
guys,
we'll give
yeah.
you these. I
These-
just need to read them, but I'll give them to you.
yeah. So let's just kind of jump back and forth.
Real quick, you know what I forgot?
No,
We didn't do a table beer.
We
for this
didn't train
week.
this.
We
guy.
didn't
we
do a
got all
table
caught
beer.
up.
well, I think now is a good time to
All right,
crack open a table.
Let's crack
beer.
open it,
Go.
and
What do
then
we-
we will. I think Kyle, this is his homer pick. Describe it to us again.
It is. I think the first episode we did the beer tasting, we had Lucky Bastard.
We did the Lucky Bastard. This is a component of that.
This
yeah?
is the good old fashioned, the original Arrogant Bastard Ale.
Mm.
from Stone Brewery, which is located where?
Oh, it's Colorado.
Oh, shout out, dude! Colorado is
Oh,
really
yeah.
the place right now for beer. I feel.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Oh well,
I'm
never
full of
mind.
shit. It's in San Diego.
Fuck you, Colorado.
San
San Diego. They drink beer
Way
in
off.
California.
Yeah, I didn't.
I believe it means a whale's vagina.
You're right. It's a mystery.
Probably.
No. Arrogant Bastard Ale. It is a 7.2% alcohol.
Ooh. Well, crack it open.
It's just.
We're
an ale.
looking
I was
at
trying
it.
to look at. Yeah, it's just so
All right.
beautiful.
All right, I'm going to do the play-by-play. Kyle cracks it open with his eye socket. Very impressive. Very impressive. Since he wears glasses, he managed to go up under the lens. Now, we only have 3 glasses, so this will be interesting to see how Kyle does this. As he pours the beer horribly, it's splashing everywhere, all over his shirt. The guy is clearly drunk. A little bit too excited for New Year's Eve. Yeah, we'll give him a 6.5 out of 10 on that one. As he approaches the second beer, I feel like his technique is wavering slowly, but this one is kind of picking it back up as it creeps up the side of the glass with a good amount of head. Oh, decent finish. He didn't really.
The head
finish
snuck up on me at the
too
end. The
terribly
head
strong.
snuck up on me at the end.
I love it when head sneaks up on me. It's the greatest thing in the world.
There's
as
more
he's
head in
pouring
this glass than I
last
got in
beer,
college.
and which is
I don't know
to
if
sum
that's
up
a lot
those,
or- yeah.
there is some head in the glass, which is more
And
than Kyle
nobody
got
says it.
in college, and I will drink specifically out of the bottle.
Everyone?
Cheers to you, bitches. I like how I have like a shot of this beer, whatever.
Yes.
Anyway, go on.
Ryan, you want to start us? Me?
Yeah, I had to take a sip of
Holy
my
shit,
beer
that is
first.
good.
Oh,
Let's
it's
just say
so
it. That's
good.
good shit.
Erica Basser's good.
That's better than whatever we had last week. That farmhouse ale or whatever.
Yeah,
that
was
was
my fave. Oh, yeah.
not as good. Okay, so let's sweeten the pot here a little
So
bit.
Again, these are bonus achievements. Remember, you have 4 points that you need to get by the end of the year. But these are bonus achievements that will add points to your total.
Right.
Now, these you have to be done by the end of the year. If
Yeah.
you do them,
Okay,
it's
so-
just
Yeah, just if you want to.
it's just yeah.
So why don't you start off with the first one?
Get a gaming or nerdy/comic tattoo.
Anywhere, anything of your choosing.
Not gonna get that one. Not getting
As long
accomplished.
as-
That one's in your court,
I
Kyle.
do
No,
enjoy a
you're
good
not
tattoo.
choosing. You're not. You don't choose for each other or anything.
Oh,
These
no,
are
yeah,
just-
no.
I'm
yeah.
saying I'm saying if
You
that's a
have to get
point,
tattoo.
Jacob
No, I'm
is
sa-
getting a tattoo.
no, I'm saying if that's a point to be earned, it's gonna be earned by Kyle.
it might be earned by Kyle.
All right. So next one. This is a big one. This is one I will. If somebody tries to do this, I will partake. Attend E3
Okay.
in June, Los Angeles. I believe it's the 12th through the 16th.
The thing about that is E3 isn't like an open pass to
I
attend. You have to have a
understand that.
press.
I know.
You
Trust
have
me,
to have a
these are
connection
not
with the
easy.
game
These
industry.
are not
Eve-
simple.
Even if you show up outside the damn door, we would still
I mean,
give you
no,
credit.
I mean, like, granted, like, if our podcast, gets
Once
by
we get
May,
press.
we'll see.
Again, these are bonuses because
Okay.
these we can't require you to do for each other. So,
Right.
all right, next one. I love this one. Earn the insane title in World of Warcraft.
Wait, how do you get the insane title?
it's like
you-
rep with
you have to get
Bloodsail
rep,
and
like,
Everlook and all this
A
other
lot
shit.
of places.
Okay.
It takes a
Dark Moon
long,
Fair,
long
things like that.
time to get it exalted with a ton of reputation. So that is earn the insane title in World of Warcraft. That is a bonus, and it's
Yeah, that's a
on its own.
fucking year's worth of work by itself.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right, another one that you're going to have to leverage the podcast for. You have to convince a publisher to give you an early copy of a console game to test.
Oh my god. Okay. That's it.
So that's a bonus.
It has to be a console game.
Well,
I mean, I could probably.
we could go with
If you get a
PC
physical
PC betas are a lot easier
See,
for an opt-in.
well,
a physical copy
Yeah, not a beta.
to test,
An
like to
early
officially
release?
test
Right.
before it comes out. Again, it's just a
something
bonus.
something they
bonus.
would give a blogger
Okay.
or something of that nature.
I like it. I like
Fair
the
enough.
challenge.
These are supposed to
Okay,
be
fair
super
enough.
hard.
I like
guys.
this one.
Okay,
Run a 5K dressed as any fictional character.
Okay.
You don't have to run it because I thought of you, Kyle. You're not the most avid runner, but
No, I'm
oh,
not a
even if
huge
you're
fan.
there, like, and this is a
Austin, do you
this-
still have your Jesus costume?
This is I do actually.
Shots
this
fired
is-
at Kyle.
This is a sponsored 5K, so you can't just go run.
Right, right,
3.1 miles. This is a sponsored 5K, color run, whatever. But you could be any fictional character, so it doesn't have to be gaming. Of course, that's preferred. But if
Probably
you want to do
easier.
something nerdy, Star Wars, whatever.
Okay.
You
I
could do
like
that.
that.
All right,
I could run a 5K
there you go.
if I train now.
But again, you could walk it. It doesn't matter as long as you're there and you complete it.
all right. Next one, again, podcastery related.
Okay.
You have to get a celebrity, which is a very far, broad term.
A gaming celebrity potentially.
It would be nice if it was gaming or comic related,
Okay.
but get a celebrity to say, and you have to record better than the rest of me, and get their permission to use it on the podcast, at least once.
Okay, so we have to get a
Does
celebrity.
Tara Reid count?
Sure, absolutely.
Because she does anything
She
for
is
crack.
first
Absolutely,
sale.
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, so we have to get a celebrity to do a live spot. Just a, hey, I listened to Better Than the Rest of Me, and
No,
these
you
guys
don't even
are
have to do
home.
that. Just
Oh.
get them to say the title. We can just have a soundboard in here and
Just
just
be like,
have
hey,
Tara Reid.
hey
Be-
Daryl
better-
Strawberry, what do I have written on this paper? Better than the rest of me. Thanks, Daryl
Gotcha,
Strawberry.
bitch.
Can we use that on our podcast?
Yeah.
Yes. Then you're
Whatever.
good. That's a bonus point.
What's a podcast?
So you've got bonus achievements, boys.
I like them.
That's on top.
I
So
like them a lot.
you got to do them one each quarter. By the next podcast, you got to give us which one you're going to do each quarter.
That's
Well-
the cherry on top.
I think we should add one more cherry.
Yeah.
I think that we should give back to the rest of me. I think that we should take the next couple weeks and come up with a few additional options for achievements.
Okay. Bonus achievements?
Bonus, well, not bonus, that will actually add to your normal achievements.
Okay.
So one apiece. We'll post a selection.
This bullshit. I have 6.
To-
I wasn't
you
told
shoulda-
about what
you
was
sh-
going
you
on.
should have. You should have played by the rules.
Whatever. Fuck me, right?
Yep. So our community is going to choose one of your last achievements.
So you hear that, Kyle's mom? Hey, glad you're still listening. Sorry about the profanity.
Yeah, no, she doesn't mind.
Any
All right.
other
Uh,
questions, comments, concerns?
No, sounds good, man.
No, so what we'll do is we'll get the lists that we've already selected up on the website, and we'll go ahead and mark them off when they're completed. We'll try to keep track of that.
Yeah, it's nice.
We'll
nice
figure out how
long
to do
episode.
the bonus, the additional ones to make a solid 5 or 7 for some of us that got a little overzealous.
little
Mistakes
zealous,
were
man.
made.
All right. So anyway, resolutions. Those were good.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if our dear friend, I should say, our less than dear friend, Satan, has a few resolutions in this week's segment of Baiting with Satan.
Well, I was out on a drive on a bit of a trip, looking for thrills to get me some kicks. Now I want you ladies, I shoot from the hip. I was born with a stiff upper lip, like a dog.
Well. Happy New Year's, shitheads. I mean, it's technically not 2015 yet, but this year sucked, so out with the old and in with the new, I say. Boy, do I have big plans this year. Armed robberies, mass shootings, suicide bombers, possibly a new Cher album, all in the works. But they pale in comparison to the heights of torment I plan to channel through this very podcast. The Dark One is on it, and ready to torment you mortal fucks for another 365. Listen, I know you can't sympathize with El Diablo's mission, but face it, there has to be a bad guy. Otherwise, you impotent assholes would just live in a pink marshmallow hug box, complimenting each other and giving participation trophies for everything. Fucking gross! Anyway, last topic for 2014, and it's a doozy. Who is the sexiest Disney princess, and why? Satan out. Bye.
Thank you, Satan, for your question. And you know what? I'm actually a big Cher fan, so that actually doesn't sound like a horrible thing to me. Show of hands at the table. Cher fans? Just me. Okay.
Just the one.
Yeah.
So we'll get into the question for this week, and that is, who is the sexiest Disney princess? And now we understand that all Disney characters aren't Disney princesses. It's just sort of a term that's used for the female lead in Disney movies. But anyway, I'm assuming that's where Satan's getting at here.
It's got to be.
I mean, not that I'm, privy to Satan's, thought process when he records these podcast segments or anything, but I'm assuming that's what he's going with here. So, sexiest Disney princess and why? And Kyle is just chomping at the fucking bit to kiss up to his wife. So, Kyle, why don't you fucking stroke some sack here and let us know what your choice is for the sexiest Disney princess and why?
Mine is going to be, it's an oldie, Sleeping Beauty. She looks just like my wife.
When she's sleeping or
That's
when
it?
she's awake?
Wait,
It depends. I drug her.
Didn't she have dark hair?
Oh, okay.
No, she
Sleeping
was a
Beauty's
blonde.
a blonde, dude.
She was a blonde.
Really?
Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Snow,
Snow
White.
White?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
They
kidding.
both took a nap.
yeah.
Sorry, I don't watch a lot of.
No, but
yeah,
I'm going
they-
to say Sleeping Beauty, but honestly, I mean, they're all pretty fucking hot. It's a...
I feel like that's a really creepy thing to say.
Oh, no,
Am I the only one that's creeped out by this conversation?
I don't know.
Like, we're talking
All
about.
right, we're going right to Ryan then.
Just wait till he gets mine.
All right.
Kyle has Kyle. So it's Sleeping Beauty for Kyle.
Yeah, it's always been,
and
though.
his
It's not just 'cause of my
his
wife.
justification is because it's his wife. So we're clearly not going to choose that one.
She's built.
So go ahead, Ryan. What's your
same.
choice?
I'm going to go a little bit off the reservation here, and I hope that it's going to be an acceptable answer. But I'm going to go with Ursula. She's not the heroine, right? But she's some sort of queen, witch, whatever. She's kind of Satan's type,
Dude, you're kind of
Okay.
a chubby chaser.
and
Yeah,
She's not a small girl.
dude,
it's
them-
like all the
them
tentacles.
Damn titties. Yeah, what I said was creepy, Ryan, but not you.
What? She's a purple sea person. Clearly, she doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say Twitch from Lilo and Stitch. Or
Wait,
Stitch,
Stitch?
not Twitch.
I don't
Stitch.
think Stitch is a female though.
What? You don't know that?
Yeah, I didn't
You would
see
say
it.
Lilo
Okay.
is the.
Oh God, Lilo's a child.
Give us a
Let's
real
draw
answer.
line
Okay,
there.
the real answer is Elizabeth Swann from Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's kind of like.
I even asked, does that count? It's a Disney movie.
You
I
said
the
Disney
the
animated.
Yeah, it's got to
movie.
be animated.
You said a female lead from a Disney movie.
An animated Disney movie.
Then I'm gonna go with Tron because I love Olivia Wilde.
Wild.
Is it Wilde?
Wild.
We're all in agreement. It's Wilde.
Wildy. Wildy.
No.
I'm going with
I think
Elizabeth Swann. I don't care. It's a Disney movie and it's a female lead.
All
from a
right,
Disney
Jacob,
movie.
please, for the love of God,
You're gonna have to
tell
say
us
this.
what the
All
right
right,
answer
fuck.
is.
So you
Tell us
guys,
what the right answer.
you guys skipped a lot of fucking things here. You guys skipped Mulan. You guys skipped Pocahontas. You guys skipped Belle. You guys skipped
Well, I do
Snow
like
White.
Belle.
You guys skipped Ariel because that's my fetish. You guys skipped.
You have a fish fetish?
You guys skipped a lot of things, but you know what? I'm here to save the fucking day with the right answer here.
That's what we needed.
So when we look for a Disney princess, and it's not Jasmine, I know you were excited, but
No.
I'm not all about that. Jasmine's a little bit too snooty for my liking. She's a little bit too high class,
you,
you know.
you almost can't blame her though.
Anyway, so what are the characteristics we look for in a Disney princess? She's got to be strong. She's got to be fierce.
Down to fuck.
She's got to be sleek. Apparently, Austin thinks she's got to be down to fuck. That wasn't one of my requirements
gotta be
because that would
stacked.
certainly be awkward based on the answer I'm about to give you.
Uh-oh.
My choice for best Disney princess is Nala from The Lion King.
I don't know. She was
What?
down to fuck.
What? Why?
I mean, she had kids. so-
Because Nala,
Cubs.
didn't take no shit from no one.
Oh, so you like sassy?
Oh.
So, Sleeping Beauty. That's my choice. Because that was the only legitimate answer given. Sexiest
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I win. It's very rare that I get to be right.
Sleeping
We don't
Beauty
know
is-
that we won yet.
Well, no. I mean, at
So
the
there you go,
table.
Satan.
You
it's
could-
Sleeping Beauty. Go fuck yourself.
Oh boy, I really wish we didn't end it with that.
And hope to see you next year. Because technically, next year would be like a week from now. So
Oh yeah, it's like tomorrow.
that's
Next
true.
year is
That's true.
tomorrow.
But a week from now would be when we're recording.
Oh, that's right. That's
and
right.
Satan will be there. So
Hopefully,
So thanks, Baiting with Satan. We appreciate it.
we certainly do.
So what do we got now?
We've got
We get to go home.
we've
We get
got
be
to
done?
wrap this shit up. Yeah, it is a long ass episode.
Long fucking episode, man.
but it kind of sets the tone for something we're gonna do all of 2015. So
Nope,
I
go
don't
fuck
mind
yourself.
it, and I really don't care what the listeners think. This is what had to happen. This is really what had to happen. Don't forget
Don't forget
Twitter, Twitch, YouTube,
stuff and
iTunes,
things.
Stitcher, website, betterthantheresting.com.
At Kyle is Kyle. At the Restiny. At Your Pal Rabbit. At Brown J Austin. At V shit big and tit balls.
V8 Rocket
Yeah, I forgot your
394.
fucking Twitter handle. Anyway, that's it.
That is it. That is it. That's it for the year.
BetterThanTheResting.com. Find us.
You should.
We're the shit.
We kind of are.
We love you guys. Thank you for celebrating our first year with us. It wasn't technically a year. We'll get to that like next September.
Mm-hmm.
But 2014. It's been a good.
It's been a good run.
It was our first quarter. We'll get the financial statements back, and
See how
we'll
the
let you guys know how profitable we've been.
Our
So
shareholders are really hoping.
we are in the red. That's good, right? The red is
I think
good.
the red is the
The
goal.
red is the good part.
Yeah.
It's the better color than black.
Yes.
So,
It's not going to touch that. Yeah, 2015.
dude, why is every? I'm talking about colors. I'm not talking
Oh,
anything more than
talking
that.
about
you son of a
2015
bitch.
is what we're talking about.
2015.
A lot's going to come your way, and I'm excited that we're going to get to be a part of it. We have a lot of big things coming. Follow us on Twitter. That's the only way you're going to find
I'm
out.
coming. That's
Ooh.
what's big and coming.
It's Jacob. But again,
Let's
I'm,
get the fuck out of here.
I'm Kyle,
And I'm Jacob.
I'm Austin.
I'm Ryan.
and we are better than
The Restiny.
Thanks for listening.
Peace.
Legends in the making, they fight. Kyle and Jacob will lead you tonight. So lay down your arms, there's no chance of victory. You punk ass bitches, they're better than the rest.